I grew up in the desert, in the mountains, a couple 100 miles from the coast. I first saw the ocean when I was 4 years old. It was freezing. My friend and I laughed and ran in and out of the tide as the waves washed up into the sand, and we played with the huge anchors on the pier, and I loved the damp smell of salt and marine life. I only visited a handful of times after that. When my family came far enough into California to warrant a stop by the beach, I got to meet the warm waters of SoCal and give swimming in the strange depths a try. Then I turned 18, chose a college, and I moved out. And I came to the city by the bay. Here, the ocean was always just a few hills and a bus ride away, but I rarely took the time to see it. I was busy. I had responsibilities. I didn't have the time to go to the ocean. The beaches this far north were too windy anyways, too chilly. The nicer respites took complex bus maneuvering to reach and featured an excess of nudity. I lost touch. Until today. The day that I joined my classmates in stomping across the top half of SF's borders. The half that takes you from the sea to the bay. The half I had never taken the time to really appreciate. And as we walked in silence, exhausted on our 13-mile journey, I thought about how much I love being alive to witness the earth. It's so real when I'm here, focusing on it. The smells of the sea are strong in my nose, the sun burns my skin, and I have to squint to take it all in. And I love it, because the world is wonderful. And this ocean's tendrils connect all of humanity. This water flows into the veins of every society, and here I am, looking out onto that miracle. The world is practically begging to be noticed. I may not believe in a God, but I like to think that the universe invented our consciousness because it wanted to be noticed. This isn't an original sentiment, but it's one I've held on to. Because when life feels like too much and you want to drop out of university because you don't know how to succeed, or what you want to succeed in, or even why you should want to succeed, it's a good reminder that the entire world isn't riding on this success of yours. I'm here to appreciate the view, and to breathe beauty into the seams of reality where I feel the most passion. So maybe I'm still searching for my seam. Maybe it's waiting for me on the other side of the globe. I trust I'll make my way there. But until then, I try to remember to appreciate the patch I'm in, and all the beauty being fostered by the people who found their seam here. Sometimes, turning to nature can give me the space I need to breathe. But I try to also turn back to humanity, to the people who believe with all their heart that we, together, can give the world even more. I'm inspired by their inspiration. In the city by the bay, I may not have found my seam, but I did find a home.